Very good evening, everyone. Very good evening to everyone. A lot of you, I think, are all set for for your symbiosis examination, which is scheduled to happen in one day. It's all set for tomorrow, I hope. Kruta, hey, very good evening to you. Aditya, very good evening. Hello, how are you doing? Hope hope everybody is all prepped up and is looking forward to having a wonderful examination tomorrow. But also, I hope all of you are not too stressed out, right? Yeshita, Yeshita Umaneni, hello, very good evening. Emily Mary Tommy, hello, hi from Kerala. Oh, hi, Emil, how are you? Bimlesh, good evening, sir. How are you? I am doing very good, Bimlesh. I am doing very good. Swati, very good evening to you. Swati Kerketa. Okay. Swati, where are you from? MP or Chhattisgarh? I'm just curious because I have a couple of friends from when I was in law school who had the same surname, and I was just wondering if you're from Chhattisgarh or Madhya Pradesh or something like that. No, must be from that place. So which part of Kerala are you from, Emil? How are you? Hello, Nidhi. Very good evening. Very good evening. Swati is from Jharkhand. Acha, okay. Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh. Okay. Similar belt. Jharkhand. धीरज लखनऊ के नाम अरे अरे ऐसा नहीं वैष्णवी वेरी गुड इवनिंग टू यू आई एम सो सॉरी हो गई है सबकी तैयारी आई होप एवरीबडी इज ऑल फुल्ली चार्ज्ड अप CLAT 2022 preparations are already on here at Gradeup, right? हमारा भी at war footing. We are also doing a lot of things. The foundation batch for 2023 is on as well. Now coming to the most important part of today's quick discussion. I will not take up a lot of your time for sure. I am definitely not going to take up a lot of your time. I know all of you are stressed enough what with the examination just going to happen, right? Very scared about tomorrow's paper. Hi Nehul, Anshika, very stressed. Damn, that is never a good thing to hear. Sir, are you okay? I'm fine Shreya. I don't know, just something got stuck in my throat. Nidhi is absolutely ready. Wonderful to know. Saurabh, very good evening. Angad, will CLAT get postponed? I don't think so. And those of you who are probably looking forward to giving the paper, I really believe that I don't think you guys really want it to be postponed, right? क्या अच्छा लगेगा फिर postpone हो जाएगा. This exam होना तो है ही है, right? The exam is anyway going to happen. Symbiosis exam, of course, is a 3-day period depending on what slot you guys have been given. Right, on the 10th, tomorrow is when the party begins, right? The party, the burden, I don't know how you guys are looking at it, but it is for the BBA LLB as well as the BA LLB courses. The exam is fully going to be in English, of course, right? And of course, the revised test structure, right? It is now the home proctored symbiosis test. It is now been reduced, right? Earlier it was 75 questions. It has now been reduced to 60 questions, and the duration also has been reduced from 75 minutes to 60 minutes. So basically, just like the CLAT exam, here also there is a good decent amount of time challenge for sure, right? There is a decent amount of time challenge for sure. And you have basically 1 minute per question. You have basically effectively just a minute 60 seconds per question. So do keep that time challenge in mind, right? I have tomorrow 12th को है. अच्छा स्वाति का भी 12th को है. Me too श्रेया. अरे अंगद I think थोड़ी गहमी होती हुई, little bit of heated conversations also happening. Guys, relax, just होता है just a few days before the examination. I'm sure everybody is stressed a little bit as well. Sir, BBA LLB for corporate law? Shreya, not necessarily. I mean, if you go to any of the top law schools like NLS or Nalsar, they only have BA LLB and they're obviously doing fantastically well. They're obviously doing fantastically well when it comes to getting law firm jobs and doing really well in the law firms, particularly in the corporate side of work and so on. So don't worry too much. Don't worry too much about it, right? Saurabh Gautam says today is my first day, sir. Okay, Saurabh, very good to have you here. Welcome to the Gradeup channel, and I hope you will keep coming back to us. We keep having a lot of live sessions and keep discussing, a lot of from current affairs to legal to updates as well in terms of admit card कब आएगा. अभी तो latest में सबसे popular question, I think the most popular question which is being discussed is certainly certainly the issue of when the admit card is coming, right? Sir, please answer my question. Okay, okay. Yashita has a question, sir. Will be able to carry a pen and paper to do our quant? Yes, of course you can. You can have a rough paper, and of course you can use a pen and paper to do basic calculation and so on. So that's not a problem at all. Absolutely, you can. Navya also has the same question. So yeah, I hope it's answered for both of you. Right? Definitely allowed. Definitely allowed. Should be no confusion about it. Right? Sir, मेरा कल ही और बहुत मजा आ रहा है. Sir, you're from BBA LLB or BA LLB? I'm from BA LLB. My law school also had only BA LLB. Right? My law school also had only BA LLB, so didn't really have much in terms of the option that I'm going to be able to take BBA LLB also. But and I'm more than happy. Like, I think the most popular course itself is okay. There's a little bit of formatting problem here. I'm just going to edit this just a little bit so everybody can see this. Okay, should be visible to everyone now. So the actual SLAT would be easier, like well, I mean, I think the CLAT exam is generally not a very difficult question paper. Of course, the SLAT continues to be a very competitive exam, right? And ultimately it is the rank that determines what admission you're going to get and so on. So cutoff stays a little high, right? But question paper is not usually very difficult. Not usually very difficult. And guys, we're more than 50 people watching and only 16 likes. That seems like a disappointing number given the fact that we are here to morally support each other. थोड़ा moral boosting, थोड़ा प्यार मोहब्बत, यही जब discussion का issue ही है. How is it that you have 55 people and only 16 likes? ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. So in actual CLAT, will we get extra time to fill personal info and OMR, or will it be included in the 2 hours? Himanshu, that's a very important question. That's a very good question that you have asked. And although we are discussing SLAT right now, you will definitely be given extra time before you are given the question paper. Okay, the OMR will be given to you first. You will have a couple of minutes, right? A few minutes while you fill out your other details, and only after that will the actual question paper and the effectiveness of that 2-hour period. It will begin only after the question paper is given to you, right? So I hope that answers your question. Yes, you will have a little bit of extra time before you have to before your 2-hour deadline and the clock starts ticking and so on, right? सर बहुत डर लग रहा है. डरने का नहीं, डर के आगे जीत है. Not that I'm the mascot for Mountain Dew, but if you guys have worked hard, those of you who have focused in terms of your preparation, you know that you've given so many mocks, right? You know you've given so many mocks. You are used to the pattern. Don't be very surprised. Don't underestimate your competition. Yes, understand that the exam is serious competition. Yes, but don't underestimate yourself also. Don't underestimate yourself also. We've got the paper is going to be completely split 1/5 each section, right? 20% weightage for each section. General knowledge, analytical reasoning, reading comprehension, legal and logical reasoning, right? So don't worry too much about it, right? Don't worry too much about it. Please have a little bit of confidence on yourself as well. So please, analytical reasoning comprehensive on YouTube. Well, I don't think we'll be able to do a comprehensive series of lectures for sure. I don't think we'll be able to do a comprehensive series of lectures, K Nagadevi, but we will try to. Let me see what best we can do. Bimlesh has already dropped a like. Thank you very much, Bimlesh. थैंक यू वेरी मच बिमलेश. हम लोग को भी उससे काफी मोटिवेशन मिलता है कि चलो ये सेशन हमने किया, कुछ तो प्रोडक्टिव लगा स्टूडेंट्स को, कैंडिडेट्स को, कॉम्पिटिटिव दोस्तों को हमारे, राइट, दैट सम ऑफ यू आल्सो फेल्ट गुड एंड यू कैन शो दैट दिस सेशन इज interesting enough for you, that all you have to do is just drop us a like, right? So this to the, so thanks for motivating. So most welcome, Yashita. I mean, I really can't do much else. There is not really much else that I can do for the time being, right? So I can only hope that all of your preparation really translates into some wonderful results. Very very soon, right? Consistently my score is 50, sir. Pune or Hyderabad, which one will I get? Gopal Krishnan, 50 seems like a very good score if it is if it is out of 60 marks that you're talking about, right? 50 seems like a very good score if assuming it's 1 mark and so on. I think, right, I think if it's out of 75 that you're talking about, not 50 questions but 50 marks, then well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a very good score, and I believe that you should definitely be able to qualify for Pune, right, with 50 out of 60. But again, I cannot guarantee anything. Let's see. Paper agar kuch zyada hi easy aa gaya, right, if the paper is unreasonably easy, it will really be beyond anything that I can sort of really talk about. Okay. With the quick announcement of with the Maharashtra CET LLB course that we have, I do want to now move on to, I believe, what I think is the most important part of today's session. The most important part of today's session is the aspect of stress and how I really believe taking deep breaths, right, doing all the things that you enjoy one day before the examination, right, whether it is eating your favorite food, enjoying, I don't know, a bucket full of ice cream that you really like, playing your favorite video game, which is PUBG and so on, because last one day ka preparation is only going to increase your stress. It is only going to increase your stress. जो भी पढ़ाई करनी थी, right, जो भी पढ़ाई करनी थी, I am sure you guys are already done with it, right? No, sir, I'm talking about 50 out of 60. Okay, so then excellent, Gopal Krishnan. That sounds like a good number. That sounds like a good number for sure. Sir, my JEE exam is clashing with CLAT. What are your views of the date? Daisy Shah. Daisy, I really don't think the CLAT is going to modify its dates any further, because it's we're down to the last 2 weeks, and if there is still no change, then I don't expect any major change to happen very very soon, right? It's not going to happen. So please expect the CLAT to continue pretty much bang on schedule, right? So don't have too much test anxiety. Don't, please make sure, right, if you have good friends that you enjoy having conversations with, have those conversations. If there's any problem around you, right, steer clear of it. Any problem in your life, that problem can be handled 2 days after your examination also. It is not any immediate priority. The only immediate priority, 1 day before the examination, the only priority is the examination itself, right? The examination itself. So definitely make sure that that's what you're really focusing on. and are not diluting your attention, right? Not diluting your attention anywhere. Yes, sir, doing the things you love before the exam to avoid exam anxiety really works. Worked for me during my NLAT examination. Totally agreed, Karthik. I mean, I could not agree more. I personally strongly recommend to everyone, like, go watch your favorite movie again, call up your best friend one more time, go hang out with them for a while, order your favorite food, have that for dinner, sleep well on time, play PUBG. I don't know, just do the things that you enjoy. It's one day. It's just one day before the examination. No point like trying to cram up just दो और लीगल मैक्सिम में सीख लेता हूँ, एक और प्रिंसिपल देख लेता हूँ, एक और मॉक दे देता हूँ. It doesn't really help, right? Just soothe yourself as much as possible, chill out as much as possible. बाकी जो साल भर या for months and weeks and hours that you have dedicated to your hard work, right? That those many hours of hard work are ultimately what is going to pay off. So don't worry too much about it, right? Don't start crying in the middle of the night, right? Don't do any of these negative things. Don't do any of these negative things, because this is going to be the consequence, right? You will have emotional collapse, you'll have mental collapse. I've seen like people go to the examination hall, sit there with a pen and paper, question paper आया भी नहीं है, right? People have not even received the question paper and they're crying. Right? अब इतने stress के बीच में your brain will not function, right? Just de-stress a little bit at all times, right? Just de-stress at all times. We are not talking about education. I'm not talking about, how much more you could have read or what else you could have done in terms of your test preparation. जो होना है हो चुका है. Right, जो होना है हो चुका है. The most important thing is to make sure your optimum brain performance is definitely happening. Right, don't think about your competition. Don't like, oh my god, I don't know how many people have read a little more than me. These are not going to help. Only do things which you think might help. Right, preparation हो चुका है, तैयारी हो चुकी है. Put on your favorite clothes and put on clothes that you're comfortable in, right? Hoga na, there are some clothes you're just more comfortable in, so you don't have to wear a shirt and a tie and all of that. It's just, I don't know, randomly confuse and harass yourself. अच्छा दिखना जरूरी नहीं है, comfortably exam देना जरूरी है, right? So choose your most comfortable clothes. Choose your most comfortable clothes. If you're not used to the heat, right, then choose the comfortable place where you are easily able to sit. CLAT में तो वो choice भी नहीं होगा, right? You have to go to the examination center and give the exam in an offline pattern and so on. So, getting used to, but that's a CLAT discussion, which we will have separately. Don't worry about it. But for the SLAT as well, just make sure if you're having any particular problem, I strongly suggest you guys give me a call. That's my phone number on the chat box. Without any further complication, feel free to just pick up the phone, give me a call. I will be happy to have a conversation with you, and I promise you I'll be able to convince you that no matter what your current problem is, वो उसको postpone करना है. पहले एग्जाम देंगे, उसके बाद सारे प्रॉब्लम्स पे हम वापस आ सकते हैं. We can always come back to our problems, right? Problems are not going away anyway. वो क्या कहते हैं, alcohol is not a solution to any problem. That's true, and neither is milk, right? Nor is mango shake, nor is drugs. So don't do any of those things. Just prioritize which problem needs to be handled when. That is very important, and the only problem you have right now, or the only challenge that you have to overcome right now, is the exam that's right in front of you. Figure that out, then we'll come back and figure out all the other problems, right? We'll figure out all the other problems. Just make sure that you're sleeping properly. Don't over anxiety yourself, right? Remember that you've prepared well. अब जिन्होंने प्रिपेयर नहीं किया है वो क्या करेंगे? Those of you who have not prepared, Those of you who have not prepared, what to do? Those of you who have not prepared, well, I mean, you're stuck. Huh? You guys are definitely stuck. अभी वो कुछ और नहीं कर सकते हैं. Bad luck, bad preparation, then, well, there is a big problem. But I think, I'm sure most of you have really prepared hard, and because you've put in that hard work, don't overstress yourself. Don't overstress yourself. Give your exam, relax for a day, and then come back for the BHU and Jamia crash course that we are having as well. But again, don't stress out on this today. After your examination, take 1 day full break also, right? Again, go relax and so on. After that, we are going to be back to preparing other things, and we're going to be meeting all of us, including myself, Nivedita, Abhimanyu, Surajit, and so that's our NLU team. And you will also get to meet our non-NLU team, and we will continue with all of our attention to detail, with all of our focus on the other examinations that are ahead of you, on the other examinations that are ahead of you. Guys, we are at 41 likes. It would show me a lot of motivation for myself also, right, to come back with more of these sessions, particularly the special plans for the CLAT exam. But my motivation is dependent on you guys pushing me to 50 likes as well. That should be also a little bit of motivation for me, so that I can specifically plan, because CLAT में तो और भी planning की ज़रूरत है. OMR भी होगा, summer का, गर्मी भी होगा. You will have to sit through the summer, right, in the middle of the afternoon. God knows temperature might be quite challenging as well. So we will be looking at all of those things. But 50 likes ke bina, I will be demoralized to come back and discuss all of this. Yes, sir, my JE is clashing CLAT. Daisy, I heard you. I unfortunately, I'm not sure what best I can do to really training. I mean, I would just advise you at the end of the day that whatever is your priority is what you accordingly need to probably decide. 49 likes, 50. Okay, that's 50. That's 50. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Ab main double energy ke saath for the CLAT exam. One of the best teachers I've ever met in my life. Sehla, thank you so much. That is such a kind thing to say. That is very sweet of you. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. That's very, very sweet of you to say. Nand Mohan says, what are your suggestions for the confusion between two options? In the question paper, definitely guess. Definitely mark an answer. If you are confused only between two options, I definitely suggest that you should mark one of them. If you're confused in all four options, then you're not confused. That means you don't know the answer. That means you don't know the answer. But दो option reject कर ही चुके हैं और दो ही option में doubt है, then definitely go ahead and mark it. Then definitely go ahead and mark it. That would be my suggestion for sure. That would be my suggestion for sure, right? Okay, Yashita says, okay, sir, bye. Take care of your health. Thank you once again. Most welcome, Yashita. Yeah, and a little bit of cough problems and so on, no? Chavi Chauhan says, thank you, sir. Most welcome, Chavi. I wish you all the sincerest best wishes from my side. All the very best, everyone. Have an absolutely rocking morning and a fantastic examination ahead of you. Go kick some competition out of the window and book all of your tickets to Pune and completely dominate. Go grade up, everyone. Go dominate in your examination. All the very best. Thank you very, very much, everyone. Thank you very much. Bye bye. See you guys soon after the examination on the other side of life. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you.